Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got another overview, thoughts for you on a new item I got. Got this new watch here. A little bold, a little big, but just wanted to give a quick few minutes on it, show a different angle of it here and there so you guys can get a whole idea of it. There's definitely other videos of this up on YouTube and everywhere else on the internet, but just giving my 2 cents on it and then also do maybe a couple size comparisons. So, getting into the watch, this is a Diesel. And I believe this one is the Mr. Daddy 2.0 in red with a rubber / silicone type bracelet. Majority of it all in stainless steel. And this has 4 time zones, or 4 different areas that you can have 4 different times going on. So you have the main dial there, or the main time keeping area, and then you have 3 along this side. I believe if I said it correctly, what I did was put the current time. I'm on the East Coast, so East Coast US Standard Time, and then I put Central, Mountain, and Pacific for California. So basically the time zones of the US, where it's 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours behind whatever time I am right now. Just to have a couple options on there, not that I can't subtract 3 hours or 2 hours from whatever time it is, but I didn't really have anything else to put on there. I know a lot of people would put, if they have like relatives overseas where there's a really big time gap, or maybe those areas where it's the half-hour splits of time, you could do that. But I just wanted to put different times on them. So it also helps out for work. I do have other offices and branches across the country I work with that obviously are at different time zones, so it gives me a reference on that as well. So this watch obviously is big. It's a little flamboyant, little ostentatious, maybe over the top, and I'm totally fine with that because I have lots of watches. So I'm not a person that really is just a watch snob on one brand or one type or one movement or only mechanical, only automatic. This obviously is a quartz movement. The price range on this varies a lot. You can get it for pretty inexpensive too, a decent retail price, and hopefully no one paid retail price for this. But I think it's something that I could use and wear and have fun with for, casual, whatever it is. I wear small watches. I probably mainly wear watches on the larger size, but I do have some. I think I have a watch that's even as small as 38 millimeters. Majority of my watches are probably in the 45 to 48 range. I have a couple in the 50s, and then this obviously will be the big mama. Sorry about the glare. I have this in a light box, but it seems that it really likes picking that up. Probably because it's a mineral crystal on there, most likely. Specs on this, again, I didn't do a ton of in-depth research before this video because I just wanted to get it up to show you guys the different angles and shots of everything. But again, it's a quartz movement, and it has the 4 time zones on it. Give you some close-ups on the dial. See everything moving. It does make a decent ticking sound. I don't know if you can hear it on the camera or not. But this obviously works the main timekeeping piece, and these are all pretty instinctual to use. So you just pull this out and turn it till you set the time that you want. You have the 2 arrows pointing to the hour and the minute. Here you have the second, and then you have just like a regular clock hand here, and then here it goes back to, again, the arrows for the hour and the minute. Case back, very reflective. I still have the sticker on here. Make sure you guys can read everything that says. And obviously just a standard clasp. I did size this. The nice thing with this, or maybe not the nice thing, depending on how you look at it, it comes with a very large bracelet. I mean, usually I have to take maybe a link or 2 off watches. I have about a 7.5-inch wrist. But this one I had to take, I believe, 4 links off for it to fit. I don't know if I did adjust. No, I didn't have to micro adjust the clasp. So we'll put this on so you can see what it looks like on the wrist. Pretty secure feeling on there. And I don't like the fingerprints already, but I didn't wear gloves for this video. All right, so on the wrist, 7.5-inch wrist. I do always leave my watches with a little bit more wiggle room than probably necessary because I don't just like them super tight in case I really bend the wrist quick and I don't want anything to snap or anything like that. But this does take up quite a bit of real estate, but it feels comfortable. This is very nice feeling bracelet material, whatever this, if it's silicone or rubber or poly, whatever material, it feels very good. It's very smooth. The watch itself, obviously lug to lug is huge. Across the width, I'm not sure if it tapers down. It may taper down a touch. Yeah, it probably tapers down a little bit there. Obviously easy clasp, do and undo. But that's really it. I'm just going to show you a couple other watches to compare it in size, and hopefully you got to see the angles you wanted to on it. I'll give you a close-up on the bracelet. See there, pins on this. Really bright red. Kind of a really deep gunmetal. Some work there under the crown. Crown on this side. And here's some size comparisons. So first, wanted to bring out a pretty popular brand, and this is an older watch. It's probably, geez, I think I got this when I was 18 or 19, so that was a long time ago. But a Movado. I'm not sure of this. It's probably a 40, maybe a 42 millimeter, but you can see it kind of dwarfs that one. And then another popular watch brand, Invicta. This is the Sub-Aquanoma 3. Pretty large watch, pretty thick watch. I'll undo the clasp here just to spread it out. I'll make it a little bit flatter. That doesn't really do anything. Makes it actually stand up higher. But you can see the width difference there. So that's mainly it. Just wanted to get this on camera. I'm going out and going to wear this. I wanted to show it before I wore it for the first time. I got a couple other watches I got in recently, as well as some other gear. So I'll be doing videos as it's been several months since I've done them, but I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. All right. Appreciate it. Questions, comments, send them down in the bottom, and catch you guys later.